that was actually pretty good. I was just a little impressed. It's funny, it feels weird to be on this side, and usually when I'm on this side of the camera, I'm talking about painting full 1-to-1 scale cars or real cars or whatever. But it's funny, so I decided to document what I'm doing with models. This is how I started my career years ago. So here I wanted to show you guys, and I'm gonna change the angle so you can kind of see what's up. All right, there we go, cool. So here is a gentleman by the name of Jimmy Flintstone, Flintstone Studios. He makes awesome resin kits, and I saw this in Detroit Autorama when I was out there for the we sponsored an event, panel jam event, and I saw this and I fell in love with it. So I wanted to show you. Here is this side. I already cleaned up the flashing, carved the doors, and I already started to carve. See if the camera picks that up. The hood. Now I'm going to show you how this comes. This is how it comes. The windows are shut like really hard. You know, sometimes you have a little flashing like this. You have excessive flashing down here, and that's normal with resin, and the lines are a little thin. Now don't take this in the wrong way. Jimmy Flintstone Studios, they do phenomenal work. Jimmy's been doing this forever, but this is the nature of the beast. The resins have a little bit of cleanup to do, and you can shoot this as is, but I went back and I started carved the doors, carved here, carved the top here, connect everything here, and I'll show you, and clean up the front windshield. So the hood is molded, and I start carve a line into it, so you can see that separation you see right there. I want it to look that you can tell that the hood pops open even though it's not going to open. And I start to carve right here the windshield, and I'm just using your simple little dental pick and just taking my time carving it. Now when I came to carving here in the hood, I actually went deeper, because these real trucks had a deeper groove because it actually opens. And then with the doors I went a little bit more shallow, and then I just take my time, nothing crazy. And then, and whatever I feel like I kind of miss, I'm real careful. Whatever I miss, I'll come back with a little bit of 2K finishing putty, and I come back with that and clean that up. And then here, to make sure my corner looks really good, I come back with a little saw to kind of give you that depth and that illusion. The corner of this hood is actually on its own. So I'll try, since I know I'm not going to break through because this is really meaty, but by doing this little by little, it gives me that illusion that the hood actually opens, and it creates that space that you need. See, you want a different line there. So I ended up cleaning up all the flash here, scribing the top of the door, bringing this all the way around, and then here I actually did a little curve. These are little things, nothing crazy. I haven't washed the body yet. Very important when you get a resin, you want to wash it with water and soap. And then what I'm going to end up doing is, once we wash it, I'm going to sand this. No door handles. I'm going to end up shaving this on both sides, clean this up, and we're going to make this just a really cool like a slam little lowrider truck of some sort. Right now I'm in the process of getting a grill and the bumper and back bumper, and then I'm just going to make this out of flat styrene with some wheels and go from there. And then glass here and glass here, and I'm still debating if I should cut this and make this a one-piece window. I don't know, or I just do the window here and a little half window like it's cracked open. And then the only other thing I have to do is get some maybe UV resin, tint it red, and put it here for taillights. I even thought about making a roll pan for this one, but I'm not sure. So this one's gonna have a custom Tropical Glitz paint job. This is one of the biggest things. One of the things I'm trying to do is document what I used to do with models, and document painting, how we used to paint from beginning to end, everything. So here, this is a model that I started with my sons. Nothing crazy, it's a C10. We used the Tropical Glitz base coat, an aerosol can, and then we had black primer, and he wanted to do the weathering effect, and I said, all right, cool, let's do the weathering effect. And then I did it, same thing, weathered leather interior. And it's funny, I decided to do a different route with this weathered interior, I actually used whatever this is. My wife had this laying around. Kind of mixed both colors together, yellow and brown. Will give me a nice little peanut butter color for interior. None of this is glued, this is just all loose, but just did something simple. Gave it some weathering effect just to kind of give it that look like somebody's always sitting in it, it's worn out. But this is another little project I'm just doing with the kids just to entertain myself with them and, you know, hopefully get them into the hobby. But this is the one I'm gonna document for YouTube and for social media, so you guys can follow along and check out our custom painting and our paint, highlight everything. So till next time guys, peace.